I remember. I remember history class. I remember the Declaration of Independence. I remember that all men are created equal. I remember listening to those words. I remember the Emancipation Proclamation. I remember believing that this was the day my freedom was set in stone. I remember my mind accepting this as truth. I remember finally feeling whole in my skin. I remember November 13th, 2006. I remember walking back to campus. I remember that black and white vehicle mounting the curb. I remember the way his billy club spoke before he did. I remember being accused of a crime I didn't commit. I remember being told that I fit the description, and I remember being confident that my innocence would be proven true. I remember my innocence not getting a chance to speak. I remember being called boy. I remember being called nigga. I remember my humanity shattering in his presence. I remember the heat of his glare like a field day. 1787, my raw cotton voice taken for his hateful profit. I remember not feeling so equal no more. I remember my teacher's voice. I remember him saying that all men are created equal. I remember that all men are created equal. I remember that all black men were once considered evil. I remember that all black men are still considered evil. I remember that all black folks ain't considered people. I remember walking back to school. I remember thinking about my history class. I remember that confidence turning to fear. I remember wondering about all the history that was never told. I remember thinking about my book smelling so much like bleach. I remember looking back as my self-esteem hung like strange fruit. I remember looking my friend in the eye to see he lost just as much as I did. I remember telling my coach what happened. I remember being told that I shouldn't be angry. I remember telling him that I'm not angry, but I'm pissed. I remember the storm brewing in the bottom of my stomach and having nowhere to unleash it without becoming another casualty to this ongoing genocide. I remember 2 weeks passing by. I remember being called into my mother's room. I remember seeing 2 young white boys pleading guilty for a crime I was accused of. I remember fitting the description. I remember feeling like justice hadn't been served. I remember I was still trying to assemble the pieces of my broken humanity. I remember that officer's face. I remember my rage. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Brandon Leake here, and I just want to say thank y'all so much for tuning into the channel. Make sure that you don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment as to what you thought of today's content. And last but not least, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can see all of my upcoming videos. Love y'all, appreciate y'all, and God bless.